Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Camille, and you just heard Cosmic Shrug by Olive Tiger. Before that, Breathing Ritual by Glambat, and before that, All Right Okay by STOUT. Let's hear about All Right Okay.
All right, okay. Yeah. Boy, that song is just, it just makes you feel good. That woman has got soul. And
Absolutely.
I guess she goes by STOUT.
Yeah, STOUT is truly one of New Haven's musical gifts to the world. She's a fantastic performer.
And you mentioned earlier that she just headlined at the Apollo. Some honor, boy. That's getting there.
Yeah, she just had her first headlining show at the Apollo, which is a huge deal for her. She also recently arranged some background vocals on the new Kendrick Lamar album. She's always been at the top of her game, but she's starting to get some major attention these days.
Yeah, it's really cool that you got to work with her in your studio. I noticed just some really incredible moments in this song, and especially when the mix opens up for that first chorus, it feels so good. It's such a standout song for sure.
Yeah, the vocals are so cool. I mean, she has such a great singing style, and there's the harmonies are excellent, and the backup singers they are blended in so well too. It's just it's just a great tune. You can see her vocals that she teaches singing, and I think she'd be a great person to learn from.
Yeah,
this is a hidden treasure. I have not heard of STOUT before, but she should be on the top of the Billboard pop charts or something. I mean, she reminds me of I got the vibe of kind of Corinne Bailey Rae, smooth, positive. It's just absolutely delightful. I love it.
Yeah, well, New Haven treasure, that's for sure. In fact, one thing I didn't mention that makes this show a little bit unique is that all of the songs are that we're going to play today, all 11, are all from artists that are based in the New Haven, Connecticut area. So our next tune, Glambat doing Breathing Ritual. Great tune, I thought. And Emily Rose, who's the singer-songwriter, that she just lives music. She writes so much. She's apparently got 300 entries into her iPhone of different songs over the last few years. She's living and breathing music all the time.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite tracks in the set today. And it's a joy to listen to, and it's got this beautiful polished sound while also maintaining sort of the dynamics of a live performance. I really felt like I was right there. The vocals and everything just came together in such a beautiful way.
Yeah, I really like in this song the juxtaposition of like a part where she's got these sweet sounding vocals, and then it goes into these heavy electric guitar parts, and then back to the sweet vocals. It really makes the song engaging, I think, for the listener by having that.
Yeah, it has a lot of great sort of Pixies, loud, soft. The production is a big part of that. There's so many layers of guitar that come in on the chorus.
Yeah, she must be an interesting person to work with, that's for sure.
Yeah, and she's interdisciplinary too. She's a visual artist primarily for work. She does a lot of graphic design, like posters for touring bands. She actually just completed a big mural in Westville in New Haven. It's really impressive.
So our last tune of that block was Olive Tiger doing a brand new tune, Cosmic Shrug. And that's literally a brand new tune, right? Just released in September.
It's true. Yeah, it came out, I think, around a week ago.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's one of the tracks from their second of 3 EPs that they're doing with us. The first one actually was largely recorded at a cabin in Stockbridge. But this subsequent one was recorded in our studio space in New Haven. And I think they're coming back to start the third and then come in the next couple of weeks.
You're saying it's always, to me, great to see a tight 2-minute song too.
Absolutely.
This is probably their most commercial sounding recording yet too. I've been following them for a while. This would definitely do well on the alternative channels.
She's got a captivating voice, I think, too.
I thought the treatment of the acoustic guitar also really stood out in this track. And then, you're about halfway through, and like I have to ask, what is that, a kazoo that comes in?
That is a bunch of kazoos. Yeah.
It was shocking.
Oh yeah, it is.
But by the third time I listened to it, it's perfectly at home, and it's really I was not expecting to hear that, and it was really fun.
Yeah, because it's just such a playful song, and we were playing around with a lot of kind of keyboard sounds for that middle part, and then eventually the idea of doing kazoos came up. So it's the whole band around a microphone, each playing a kazoo.
That's fantastic.
I can hear a trumpet in there too, actually. I mean, another idea for that section too. So anyway,
got a third EP to do. We'll get some trumpet in there, I'm sure.
Cool. Well, that's a great tune. And Olive Tiger, as Mark said, has been producing some great stuff recently, and I can't wait to hear the third part of that trio of albums. So our next block, we've got a great tune to start off with an artist that we have played several times in the past. That's Stephen Peter Rodgers, and he's doing "Wish I Didn't Sway."